A little notice report a couple of days ago that the Democrats on the super committee have a new idea. It's tax reform. So I knew instantly that we were in massive trouble. Because tax reform, you might say, wait a minute, now the Democrats have said that they're going to bring back the taxes on the rich to the Clinton era levels, where the economy was prospering and the very top bracket was paying a little under 5% more, right? So tax reform by the Democrats means that the taxes are going to be raised on the rich, right? It's to get some equity, some justice in the country, right? If you think that, God, you're so naive, and you haven't been paying any attention to politics in this country for at least the last 10 years. No, the Democrats are here to play patsies. They're here to do exactly what the Republicans want and then call it bipartisan. So, of course, a new proposal by Democrats on the super committee is, let's do tax reform where we take away some deductions, like your home mortgage deduction that the middle class gets. Well, we're going to have to take that away to balance the budget. Deductions you get for your college education, too expensive. So what did they do in return? They are proposing to lower the top tax rate for the very rich. It's not the Republicans. It's the Democrats that are proposing. And I'm going to be shocked to find out later that they are going to reach a bipartisan compromise on that and agree that the tax cuts for the rich should be made, in essence, permanent. So all that nonsense protestations of President Obama and the Senate Democrats about, oh, we're going to take away the Bush tax cuts for the rich. Lies on top of lies. Latest Democratic proposal is tax cuts for the rich that Bush imposed indefinitely. Now, understand, if they do nothing, those tax cuts actually get taken away. So if the Democrats wanted to win, they would say, all right, listen, these are not great wins, but they're tiny wins, but at least it's on our side. We do nothing with the super committee. The $1.2 trillion in cuts comes. Now, some of that we don't like, and it's tough. Some of it is on bloated defense spending. It's not a great proposal, but it's a lot better than what the Democrats are proposing today, which is far more right-wing and far more conservative and far more in favor of the rich. And then after the super committee is over, if again they do nothing, those tax cuts for the rich will be taken away at the end of 2012. But the Democrats know that. They know that. That's why they're in a panic. How do we do this? How do we pretend we're on the side of the people, but actually serve our masters, our overlords, or the 1% who give us all of our campaign donations? I got it. We'll pretend that we're doing tax reform. We'll pretend that we're balancing the budget. But in the meanwhile, we will continue to do the redistribution of wealth from the middle class to the rich, to the very, very rich that the Republicans have pushed for. And secretly, we absolutely love and adore. And so we'll be the Washington Generals to their Harlem Globetrotters and go, oh, whoops, did I throw that up in there so you could dunk it? Oh, the rich get another tax break. That's your frickin' Democrats for you. They're not useless. They're very useful to the rich and the powerful. They're the guys who are supposed to throw you under the bus and go, what could we do? We were on your side. Boom, they just elbow you onto the way. Oh, look at the mean old Republican bus that ran you over as I pushed you in front of it. Screw the Democrats, screw the Republicans. The only way we solve this is to get money out of politics. If they're funded by the very rich, they will always serve the very rich. It is a matter of simple logic. If we don't fund their campaigns publicly, and they have to go and ask corporations and the rich to fund their campaigns, they will not work for us. They do not work for us now. They will work for them. They will serve them. They will be their representatives, and they are. You think the super committee is going to help anybody? Come on, anybody paying attention has got to realize that is inconceivable. The super committee's job is to help the top 1% and then achieve that bipartisan compromise. We've been had, we've been took. Our whole system is gone. There's no democracy. There's taxation without representation. We got to go and change the whole damn thing, man. Wolf-pack.com, Wolfpack, Wolfpack, Wolfpack. We got to go get them.